be no surprise to you that to many who subscribe to my channel that in addition to things like Transformers and Star Wars and Star Trek and Doctor Who, that I'm also a big kaiju fan. Things like Godzilla, King Kong, Gamera, you know, anything that involves a monster rampaging through a city. I know, bad joke. But I found it, now that they're coming out with another video game movie adaptation, that it would be a fitting time to review the classic arcade game, Rampage. Consider supporting the channel on Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can help us bring you more content like this. Developed by Bally Midway in 1986, Rampage is an extremely fun 3-player arcade game where you take control over giant monsters who used to be people before they were mutated, as they smash city buildings to rubble and anything else in their path. You can play as the gorilla George, not of the jungle, the dino lizard Lizzie, oh yeah, that's creative, and the werewolf Ralph. To be honest, as a kid, I never really cared what their real names were. To me, it was King Kong, Godzilla, and some wolf beast. But it's kind of funny to point out that the title character of the movie, Wreck-It Ralph, was actually named after the city-smashing werewolf of this game. As you climb up buildings, you can punch in the direction you want. This meant you can even bash holes into other buildings nearby, too. Trying to stop you are soldiers as they open fire on you from the windows, inside helicopters, and even tanks. The vehicles can be easily destroyed, but you can eat people from the inside of windows for health. Yummy. Sometimes within a building are items or people that can harm you, including bombs, a photographer with his camera flash, or a toaster. If you wait for the toaster to pop up, though, you can eat it for health. Everything you destroy or eat gives you points, so there's incentive to literally destroy everything. All of the cities you destroy are actual cities within North America. You start the game in Peoria, Illinois, going through a whopping 128 stages. The last level, Plano, Illinois, is actually the hometown of Brian Collin, one of the game's creators. After finishing off Plano, the game repeats the same 128 levels over and over again, so don't expect an ending in the arcade version. One of the funny moments of the game occurs when you can pick up a civilian waving their arms for help. Doing this will cause your score to increase quickly. For instance, if you're playing as George, you can pick up the girl in the dress. If this isn't a blatant King Kong reference, I don't know what is. Lizzie can hold the bald-headed men, but Ralph, for some reason, he holds businessmen. Look, he doesn't even know why. After a while, they'll start punching you in the face until you let them go. Wait, they could survive that fall? I mean, seriously, to be able to land on your feet like that? The humans in this game are like cats. No wonder they give you health when you eat them. Since this is an arcade game, it's easy to lose health quickly from everything shooting at you. When you lose all of your health, you drop to the ground and transform back into your human self with no clothes on as you modestly try to walk off screen. If you insert another quarter and hit a button to continue, you'll transform back into a monster with full health. If they walked off the screen before you could continue, they will fly in on a Scum Labs blimp. That's the company responsible for mutating them in the first place. The game allowed people to join in at any time, so long as they had the quarters for it. This buy-in gameplay was very addictive to people in the arcades, making the game very profitable to arcade owners, as well as Bally Midway. The game's success led it to being ported on numerous consoles, including the NES, Master System, and the Commodore 64. In fact, it was these three versions that I played as a kid just as much as the arcade version. It also spawned its successful remake, Rampage World Tour, as well as a few sequels. Coming out this weekend here in the US is the film adaptation starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Clearly from the trailers, it will deviate from the plot, but I'm sure that it will deliver giant monsters smashing things. Overall, Rampage is a really fun game that is as simple as it is enjoyable. While the graphics might be dated for a game of its time, it doesn't take away from the game's fun either. Its simple nature and never-ending game length can get tedious, but playing with a friend or two really makes this game stand out. I highly recommend finding one of the several ways you can play it, whether it's through the bonus features of Rampage Total Destruction, the compilation Midway Arcade Origins, or even finding an arcade that still has this game around. Grab a friend or two and prepare to be rampaged. Okay, that was another bad joke, but seriously, go play this game. What do you think? Do you remember this game? And are you excited or not to see its movie adaptation? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. I want to thank Yestercades in Red Bank, New Jersey for allowing me to record in their arcade. While this isn't a paid promotion, I recommend checking them out at yestercades.com. I hope you've enjoyed this game review. If so, please like and subscribe. Ring that bell to get notified whenever I release a new video, and be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter as well. And as always, until next time, till all are one.